Kendrick Lamar has been warning rappers not to battle him. What's going on, Hilltop Mafia? It's Willie Knox Hill. We're back with our breakdown series. So today, man, I'm getting a lot of messages. A lot of people hitting me up wanting me to dive into Kendrick's Untitled series, especially Untitled 2, where people are saying that he fired shots and he was warning Drake back then. Now, I don't remember this one as well, so I'm looking forward to diving into this and putting it under the microscope and seeing what we got. So Kendrick Lamar, step to the plate. Let's get it. But before we get any further, listen, I want to give a huge shout out to the Patreon. You guys know a lot of these breakdowns that I do, I'm 100% independent. I can't monetize them. I have to deal with copyright from the labels. If you like what I put out, if you want to support the channel, a great way is by joining up with the Patreon family community. We got more content on there, a lot more stuff for you to check out. It's a great family. I'll put all links down there if you want to join and support.
Pimp, pimp. Hooray! Pimp, pimp. Hooray! Hooray! Pimp, pimp. Hooray! Pimp, pimp.
I'm sick and tired of being tired. Can't pick a side the Gemini. Prophesize if we live or not. Promise mama not to fit nobody. Seen black turning burgundy. Underdouble, I know I'm greedy. Stuck inside the belly of the beast. Can you please pray for me? Get God on the phone. Said it won't be long.
Like I've said many times before, the man of many different personalities. Who needs a feature when you just have Kendrick on a track? Because he'll just give you so many different delivery styles that'll just switch up the dynamic. What I love here is the musicality of this, right? Let's break a little bit of this down. Just have a little bit of guitar underneath right there. And what I love about the way that the instrumentation gets introduced is you just have like different moments, right? You have the brass come in. You have a little bit of a piano kind of like tantalizing off to the sides. Like everything just has like these little spatial moments. And then it starts to build and they all start to come together. And it starts here almost like an echo. It's very faint. It's further away. But then as it starts to build and increase, it gets louder and it starts to rise more to the forefront. Almost like while we're doing this pimp, pimp, hooray, which is a nod to hip, hip, hooray. Like UK birthday parties when they go hip, hip, hooray, right? Hip, hip, hooray. Even happens in the States too in Western culture. But he's playing off of that and also shouting out Bishop Don Magic Juan, who did Pimp Pimp Hooray in the music video for PIMP, the remix, with Snoop and 50 on it, man. 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. What an album that was.
Pimp, pimp. Hooray! Pimp, pimp. Hooray!
Like this is it. It's just the hooray echoing out to the side. There's no instrumentation yet. And what I love is kind of sort of like this misdirection from Kendrick because it leaves you sort of on the edge, right? Are we chanting along to this? Is there anxiety behind this? Like, what is this? Is this light? Is it dark? Is it meant to be satirical? You don't know yet. And then all of a sudden things start to get introduced. And then we take sort of a different direction with it. Like just sort of the misdirections of Kendrick's musicality. I love it.
Hooray! Pimp, pimp. Hooray!
There's those pianos. Here it all builds with the brass.
Pimp, pimp.
I'm sick and tired of being tired. Can't pick a side the Gemini.
Sick and tired of being tired. I can't even slide up trying to hit my puberty voice right there. But if you think about the opening line, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? That's Fannie Lou Hamer. That's shouting out the civil rights movement, right? She was a well-known civil rights activist. And she gave a famous speech where that line comes from. And I've heard that line find its way into a number of songs, number of tracks, number of artists have used it over the years. But Kendrick, obviously, connecting to the history. We know his activist style of music, the movements that he speaks out for, the platform that he gives to black issues. So including a simple line like that, which a lot of people just hear and they'll just take it at face value. But if you know that there's another layer to it that's a little bit deeper and that he's connecting history and bringing it into his art and his music.
Pimp, pimp.
I'm sick and tired of being tired. Can't pick a side the Gemini. Prophesize if we live or not. Promise mama not to fit nobody. Seen black turning burgundy.
Seen black turn to burgundy, right? Seen black people bleeding out. And that's speaking out on the violence that I've seen. Like burgundy blood, but then also turn to burgundy as in the colors that they rep. Because burgundy, that's a classic. That's an OG Bloods color, right? The Pyrus, the Bloods, The Burgundy as well gets repped.
Promise mama not to
And then the Gemini too, because Kendrick is a Gemini. Now I know my twin daughters are Geminis, right? The duality, the yin and the yang, both sides, right? The dichotomy of the Gemini. Just love that.
Seen black turning burgundy. On the double, I know I'm greedy. Stuck inside the belly of the beast. Can you please pray for me? Get God on the phone. Said it won't be long.
Stuck inside the belly of the beast. And then he says, get God on the phone. And that's a biblical reference right there, right? That's Jonah in the whale. He spent 3 days in the belly of the whale, in the belly of the beast. Kendrick likes to include these biblical references throughout as well. But for me, that goes in another layer too, because Jonah spent 3 days in the belly of the beast. But that 3 days is also likened to why Christ took 3 days to arise from the dead, the resurrection of Christ. And Kendrick, looking at himself, dealing with that savior complex throughout these albums as we step back into time, and just those reflections, there's just so many parallels and layers.
On the double, I know I'm greedy. Stuck inside the belly of the beast. Can you please pray for me? Get God on the phone. Said it won't be long. I see jigaboos. I see styrofoams. My hood going brazen. Where did we go wrong? I see jigaboos. I see styrofoam. Get top on the phone. Tell the squad, come on. We go ball again. Before he call us home. World is going brazen. Where did we go wrong? It's a tidal wave. It's a thunderdome. Get God on the phone. I just got a raise. Spent it all on me. Diamonds all a praise. And I'm bossing up. Bitch, get out the way. I'm the only way we can fornicate.
I'm the only way we can fornicate. You know the saying, like when you fuck with somebody, the only way you can fuck with me, I'm the only way. Everything goes through me. And for me, there's a number of different themes, but pride finds its way in this, and the ego as well. And he flips the biblical references again, because he starts off with get God on the phone. And then he goes into get Top on the phone, right? Top is the one calling the shots. He's the omnipotent presence here. And then even before that, like just kind of the singing, again, going into sort of like those higher notes. It's almost like he's possessed in a way. It's kind of haunting. There's some just anxiety to it, right? It's not just, it's not beautiful singing, right? There's something that's a little off to it. And I think it's meant to be that way.
Where did we go wrong? It's
going brazy. Where did we go wrong? He talked about the Burgundy, right? Brazy, because Bloods don't like to use hard C's because that reflects their rivals, the Crips. So instead of crazy, it's brazy.
World is going brazy. Where did we go wrong? It's a tidal wave. It's a thunderdome. Get God on the phone.
It's a Thunderdome. Shout out to Mad Max and the Thunderdome. And what is Mad Max about? The end of times, right? Humanity implodes basically, goes violent, goes primal. And you can see how Kendrick probably will connect Mad Max in that film and Mad Max and the Thunderdome to feeling like survival of the fittest in the streets of Compton.
World is going brazy. Where did we go wrong? It's a tidal wave. It's a thunderdome. Get God on the phone. I just got a raise. Spent it all on me. Diamonds all a praise. And I'm bossing up. Bitch, get out the way. I'm the only way we can fornicate.
See, there's that ego, right? I spent it all on me, right? Diamonds, all the praise, celebrating the materialism. Even though we know that Kendrick has more conscious lyrics, like when he does things like this, there's a reason for it, right? He's just staying tuned in and painting us a picture of the reality, right? When you come from nothing, of course you're going to flash. Of course you're going to celebrate your success, and you're going to let that ego get in the way. But he also battles with that ego, and he finds ways to make peace with that ego as his music and his discography progresses.
Get out the way. I'm the only way we can fornicate. Pimping and posing, look what I drove in. Having these hoes and I know that I'm chosen. I live by the code and me and my bros and my dollars ain't folding. You was never the homie. Turning burgundy, on the double, I know I'm greedy. Stuck inside the belly of the beast. Can you please pray for me? Get God on the phone. Said it won't be long. I see jigaboos. I see styrofoams, my hood going brazen. Where did we go wrong? I see jigaboos, I see styrofoams. Get top on.
I see jigaboos, right? I see those out here pimping, right? Doing what they can to make a living. But also, I see styrofoams, I see drug use, and these are just the realities that I see, and I see the celebration of this. And if you pan out and if you step back from this also feels like a critique of what's trending at the time. This feels like a critique of that celebration of styrofoam cup culture, right? Of drug use, of lean, of all of that within the music, of all of those things that Kendrick can see as sinful, right? But it's also a reality in which he lives, and it's also a reality that he participates in, and he acknowledges his own hypocrisy with it all. And I just feel like this is also not just an observation of what he sees in Compton, but this is also a critique of kind of what's going on with the trends that he sees within rap at the time.
Styrofoams, my hood going brazen. Where did we go wrong? I see jigaboos, I see styrofoams. Get top on the phone.
What's up, my nigga?
Cornrow Kenny, he was born with a vision all morning with the mixed dashboard, triple digit parallel park like an alien came visit. Slideshow for the night show, 10 bitches, fine nose with a blindfold, King Kendrick.
Hello, Billy.
So many plays on me, I finesse Palisade views with some sex. I lost a lot of love for missionary. This the first time I confess. Me and Top is like a Kobe and Phil. A father figure, fuck with him, you get killed. Fuck with me and he'll kill you himself. TD either Mafia or the West. Moving silence, yeah, we juggling like that. Active violence, yeah, we juggling like that. I did a lot of dumb shit in my past. Lord forgive me, hoping I don't relapse. Dave just bought a new 911. Almost thought I seen another plane crash. Q just bought a brand new McLaren. Rock a like about to buy the project. Spooks got his son dripping in gold. Ali about to let his hair down on hoes. Me, I'm about to let my hair down on hoes. Top billing, that's $1 million a show. Might blow the whole no whammy on soul. Might tell Obama be more like Punch. Soundwave caught a Grammy last year. Mac Wap bet he do what he want. Fuck you niggas, level 2, I'm not done. 2 T's told me that I'm the one. I can put a rap
The flow on this, man.
on life support. Guarantee that's something. 2 T's told me that I'm the one. I can put a rapper on life support. Guarantee that's something none of you want. 10 homies down and they all serving life. What is like $2,500 a month? What if I empty my bank out and stunt?
What if I certified all of these ones? Bitch, I get buck, I'm as real as the gum. Shit is amazing, I'm feeding my cravings. You know that you want me, come here now, little baby. I'm fucking them crazy, serving it like I belong in the basement. Or live at the Daisy. Yeah, my relative, black cherry soda. Pistol in poverty, come get the note. Get top on the phone.
Yeah, that verse was packed, man. We got like 3 Kendrick personalities. We got just some dope flow switches as well. Let's bring it back and break this one down.
Get top on the phone.
What's up, my nigga?
Cornrow Kenny, he was born with a vision all morning with the mixed dashboard, triple digit parallel park like an alien came visit. Slideshow for the night show, 10 bitches, fine nose.
10 bitches, alien can't visit. Cornrow Kenny, he was born with a vision. Right there, I love that pattern, right? A little bit of a faster, more staccato delivery, but what he does is that bar ends on a 2-syllable word. Visit, vision. And he just speeds it even quicker than the speed of the rest of the flow right there, right? It's just a really dope sort of MCing trick on the end of a bar, just to kind of like really just switch the gear at the very end of it to make it feel just even faster. And it's almost like you're rushing to kind of like get that word in before you get on to the next bar.
Digit parallel park like an alien came visit. Slideshow for the night show, 10 bitches, fine nose with a blindfold, King Kendrick.
Hello, Billy.
So many plays on me.
That Hello Billy just again to me shows the referencing and the layers of Kendrick, because that Hello Billy is from Kurt Vonnegut in Slaughterhouse-5. Now Kurt Vonnegut, amazing writer, but also Slaughterhouse-5 was banned for years, and it spoke out against the government. It spoke out against war, and you could see Kendrick painting this picture of violence, right? Kendrick painting this picture of oppression. So someone like Kurt Vonnegut in Slaughterhouse-5 and referencing that Hello Billy, you could see how that aligns with his messages and his themes within his music. Just love that little sort of just like Easter egg that he just taps in there. And that's actually from the movie. And Billy is the protagonist of it. And Billy represents just Kurt Vonnegut's experiences with war and the brutality of it, and just how horrific it truly is. And it's a critique of that and of that violence.
Park like an alien came visit. Slideshow for the night show, 10 bitches, fine nose with a blindfold, King Kendrick.
Hello, Billy.
Man, that whole pattern right there.
Slideshow for the night show, 10 bitches.
Slideshow, night show, 10 bitches, right? AA, A-A-B rhymes.
Fine nose with a blindfold, King Kendrick.
Fine nose, blind nose, King Kendrick. A-A-A-A-B again. Just love how he patterns that rhyme deep.
Hello, Billy.
So many plays on me, I finesse. Palisade views with some sex.
Many plays on me, I finesse. Just right there, that little flow switch. I love that pattern.
So many plays on me, I finesse. Palisade views with some sex. I lost a lot of love for missionary. This the first time I confess. Me and Top is like a Kobe and Phil.
Talks about being in the Palisades, right? Because that's his wealth and financial status now, right? That's a wealthier area. But also with the sex, he plays off a missionary because he's had sex so many times now and he can get it as much as he wants. He's tired of just doing the regular standard missionary style. He's got to switch it up. But then that goes even deeper to me because the missionary could be seen as, you know, religion and missionary and acting like a missionary and feeling like I have to carry this mission and this message. I'm getting tired of it. It's weighing on me. Right? I see the styrofoams, right? I see the jigaboos. I see the way things are, and it's so easy to just give into this.
Any plays on me, I finesse. Palisade views with some sex. I lost a lot of love for missionary. This the first time I confess. Me and Top is like...
First time I confess. Like he's in the booth. He's confessing. You know, when you go, you know, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. And you use that as a confessional. So he's confessing to us, but then also the confess line ties in with the missionary and sort of that double in the religious theme I'm talking about.
So many plays on me, I finesse. Palisade views with some sex. I lost a lot of love for missionary. This the first time I confess. Me and Top is like a Kobe and Phil. A father figure, fuck with him, you get killed. Fuck with me and he'll kill you himself. TDE, the mafia of the West. Moving silence, yeah, we jugging like that. Active violence, yeah, we jugging like that. I did a lot of dumb shit in my past.
Mafia of the West, we jugging like that. He's bringing in that slang, right? You better look out. But then beyond that, to me, Kobe and Phil. I mean, how many rings, how many championships? Rest in peace to Kobe, or even Kobe and MJ. But obviously he's using Kobe and Phil because LA Lakers, Mafia of the West. He's shouting out the West Coast. And I find it funny that, you know, there's a little bit of an irony for Kendrick, it feels like, because Top has become like a father figure to him. And he talked about how Top almost ended his literal father, right? And how, you know, because he used to give him, you know, free chicken on the side, like that spared his life. And then Kendrick might never have been here. And then he might never have had that connection with Top. And isn't it funny how that one singular moment sort of butterflied effect into what it is?
I confess, me and Top is like a Kobe and Phil. A father figure, fuck with him, you get killed. Fuck with me and he'll kill you himself. TDE, the mafia of the West. Moving silence, yeah, we jugging like that. Active violence, yeah, we jugging like that. I did a lot of dumb shit in my past. Lord forgive me, hoping I don't relapse. Dave just bought a new 911. Almost thought I seen another plane crash. Q just...
Right, he's talking about the 9/11 whip, but then also tying in with the 9/11, September 11th, the planes crashing. That was a dope bar. Shout out to Dave Free.
Dave just bought a new 911. Almost thought I seen another plane crash. Q just bought a brand new McLaren. Rock a like about to buy the projects.
Shout out J-Rock. Shout out Schoolboy Q. He's shouting out everyone on TDE right now.
I got his son dripping in gold. Ali about to let his hair down on hoes. Me, I'm about to let...
Mixed by Ali, man. Dope engineer.
My hair down on hoes. Top billing, that's $1 million a show. Might blow the whole no whammy on soul. Might tell Obama be more like Punch. Sound way caught a Grammy last year.
Might blow the whole no whammy on soul. Shout out to Ab-Soul, of course. I mean, amazing. Think about the talent in the roster that TDE has represented and had over the years and the amazing artists that has pushed forward. But for me, that's just a more obscure reference. Game show, Press Your Luck. And when they would go, no whammy, because if you saw a little whammy, which is a little creature running across, and your bank account would get emptied. It would go zero. So he might blow the whole no whammy. He might just drop the whole load, the whole bank account, and pull in no whammy. But that's that game show, Press Your Luck, which was filmed out on the West Coast.
Spooks, I got his son dripping in gold. Ali about to let his hair down on hoes. Me, I'm about to let my hair down on hoes. Top billing, that's $1 million a show. Might blow the whole no whammy on soul.
Top billing, that's $1 million a show, because we're the top billing. Like, we're the top bill at shows, headlining, versus Top is the one billing these promoters for the shows. Dope little word flip.
My hair down on hoes. Top billing, that's $1 million a show. Might blow the whole no whammy on soul. Might tell Obama be more like Punch. Sound way caught a Grammy last year. Mac Wild.
Obama has showed love to Kendrick Lamar over the years. He's even had Kendrick at the White House. And I think when this dropped, he hadn't met Obama yet. So isn't it wild that this drops and then he goes and he meets Obama?
So, might tell Obama be more like Punch. Soundwave caught a Grammy last year. Mac Wap bet he do what he want. Fuck you niggas, level 2, I'm not done. 2 T's told me that I'm the one.
Shout out to Soundwave, man. I mean, again, so much talent, but you talk about the amazing production behind classic Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly. Soundwave.
I can put a rapper on life support, guarantee the sun. 2 T's told me that I'm the one.
2 T's.
I can put a rapper on life support, guarantee there's something none of you want. 10 homies down and they all serving life.
See, I couldn't remember this song, and I guess this is what people are trying to connect to shots at Drake. Like, that doesn't have to be a shot at Drake. That could just be a threat to anyone. I could put a rapper on life support, and then obviously he's manifested that later on, and he put Drake on life support with his career, just with Meet the Grams and with Not Like Us. But I don't see that as a direct shot at Drake, and I don't hear anything else in this track that's like, yeah, it's going to connect to Drake. So I'm not sure why people are like, yo, you got to check this out. Like, he's warning Drake. He's setting it up for Drake. I don't see that here, right? This is just a general Kendrick is talking his shit statement. If you want me to make a Drake connection through all this, hang on.
On life support, guarantee there's something none of you want. 10 homies down and they all serving life. What is like $2,500 a month? What if I empty my bank out and stunt?
What if I certified all of these ones?
This flow switch, but I'm telling you, the whole Untitled series. Here's your Drake connection. Thank LeBron James for this. LeBron James tweeting out, getting top to release this as an album because Kendrick was doing this on like the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Did it at the Grammys, obviously. Like, he was teasing all these unreleased tracks that just didn't make it on the Pimp a Butterfly. So LeBron is like, yo, we got to get this dropped. Like, everybody's talking about it. So LeBron helped to get this released. And obviously we know the fallout between LeBron and Drake, and then the Fighting Irish freestyle where Drake disses LeBron. But here you go, an example back in time. It's not like LeBron all of a sudden chose Kendrick's side. He's always supported Drake, and he's always supported Kendrick. Drake just getting in his feels about it.
500 a month. What if I empty my bank out and stunt? I can put a rapper on life support, guarantee there's something none of you want. 10 homies down and they all serving life. What is like $2,500 a month?
What is it, like $2,500 a month? Like, how much is it actually to put someone in prison? Because that costs money. Every month someone spends in jail, that costs taxpayer dollars, right? Isn't it like $100K, $150K or something like that? It's state by state annually to afford to put someone through the prison system.
None of you want. 10 homies down and they all serving life. What is like $2,500 a month? What if I empty my...
And that goes even further for me because 25 he picks. You know the saying? Like when someone gets given 25 to life.
bank out and stunt.
What if I certified all of these ones?
Another Kendrick flow switch right here and just another Kendrick personality change.
100 a month.
I love how it goes 100 a month. What if I da-da-da-da-da-da? We talked about that sort of juxtaposition, like reel them in here, have sort of a lower, coarser, drop down delivery, and then really go into attack mode and go higher and pitch higher. And just the way that that stacks, it'll really hit the eardrums.
What if I empty my bank out and stunt?
What if I certified all of these ones? Bitch, I get buck, I'm as real as they gum.
Certified these ones, I'm getting buck versus a dollar bill known as a buck. And when you certify money, you're certifying that payment. You know you're good for it.
It's amazing, I'm feeding my cravings. You know that you want me, come here now, little baby. I'm fucking them crazy, serving it like I belong in the basement or live at the Daisy. Yeah, my relative, black cherry soda, pistol in poverty, come get the note. Get top on the phone.
Serving it like he's in the basement or like he's in the Days Inn motel, right? Drug dealing. Versus black cherry soda, smoking that strain of weed, and then pistol and poverty. Come get to know us. We got drugs, we got guns, we got poverty. Welcome to Compton.
Yeah, my relative, black cherry soda, pistol in poverty, come get the note. Get top on the phone.
Who doing the drums? Man, put that nigga on the drums, man. Yep, all day. Mortal Man and Kunta. All right, from the top.
Pimp, pimp.
That's a shout out. Speaking of Soundwave right there, that's who he wants on the drums. He wants Soundwave's production on this. I also love how the pianos just feel like they're falling over each other. It's like a waterfall of pianos there towards the end. And like, if you think about a piano, like it's a softer, more melodic tone. Like pianos are used very dopely for like sad tracks, for more thoughtful tracks. And for me, what I love about this is the way that this piano stacks and it's used throughout this, and it's kind of reverby, it kind of bounces everywhere. It's very atmospheric, but also there's like this sinister, darker tone to it. And for me, like, even though it's not a crazy dark track, there's just this underneath shadow to it all, and this anxiety for me. And that anxiety kind of shines through with how the pianos are used and how the production is on this. And just Kendrick's different switch ups and styles of delivery. He's not painting you just this idyllic picture. You know, there's a lot more real to it. And he's going deep below the surface for you. And I love the layers of this one. This is really dope, man. Enjoy breaking this down. Kendrick Lamar, you were Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys like today's video. Listen, for some reason you're here at the end, obviously enjoying the content. Listen, a lot goes into these breakdowns. If you want to support the channel, subscribe, notifications on. Really does go a long way. Also, don't forget to copy merch, knoxhilldmv.com. We got hats, we got shirts, we got hoodies, we got everything that you need. If you want to rep the brand, if you want to get it out there, I'll put all links down there. All right, everyone, stay safe, stay positive. Take care of these, take care of these. I'll catch you again.
Sit down, sit down. I'm like, wow, how we do it like that? Like, wow, how we do it like that? Like, wow, how we do it like that? Like, wow, better sit your ass down.